He's the human python. Okay, human. Now this is where Rocky gonna end up at, y'all. I told you. They said in the movie that Adrian left. That's baloney. Adrian didn't leave. Adrian got took out. You know, she said, "Fuck this. You ain't growing. You ain't learning. You boring me out of my mind. I did my help. Now it's time for me to be free like a butterfly. I did all I could do. You need more intensive care than I could offer you. So you got to go out there and find this fairy tale that they've been selling you on TV that you trying to sell too. And you live a dream, because I'm tired, nigga. I did enough, put in my work. It's time to retire." This what would have happened to Rocky. Remember Rocky, he was married to that lady and she died on him and shit? No, that ain't true. What happened is, like I said, she got bored of his ass. He didn't never change. They kept telling him, reach for the top, don't never retire and all that shit. And she left. And then he got mad and came back and took her out.
Hi guys, my name's Ty Knots and welcome to Top 5 Unknowns. 5 most shocking police interrogations.
Because nigga was living that dream shit. He's falling for that propaganda.
Number 5.
He had no street wisdom.
In the fall of 2018, a man by the name of Chris Watts was arrested.
He was a dependent, an orphan.
Police determined that he'd taken the wife of his pregnant girlfriend as well as their 2 young girls, aged 3 and 4. Chris pleaded guilty to the charges that
he was too needy, thinking he needed something.
And his involvement in the crimes after he failed a polygraph test relating to the case.
He got everything except for his spirituality. I bet you this man ain't even got no spirituality. He needed everything except his spirituality. That's why he failed.
He informed officers that he disposed of his children's bodies.
Start blaming everybody else.
He buried his wife in a shallow grave nearby. Chris was sentenced to life in
prison. He never challenged himself. He never faced himself. And when it was time to stand up and have a fight for himself and have against himself, and fight against himself and be loyal to himself and be able to trust himself and then stick to his word, because if he don't stick to his word, then that means he is worst enemy. So until he can do that, I don't know how he gonna do that without a spirituality. So until he get in touch with God and humble himself and submit to that, then he ain't never gonna grow, and he gonna stay stuck and blame somebody else because he don't want to grow.
Prison with no possibility of parole.
Well, Tisha, Steve, perhaps the most revealing thing about these tapes is the sense that those detectives in Colorado never really bought Chris Watts' story. We got our hands on 8 hours of police video tonight, some of it's body cam, most of it's inside that interrogation room, where detectives slowly nail down some semblance of truth about the murders.
Chris Officer White with the Frederick Police Department Office Press.
Chris Watts answered his front door in his UNC t-shirt. Frederick, Colorado police officers arriving to question the Fayetteville native about the disappearance of his pregnant wife Shannon and their 2 young daughters, 4-year-old Bella, 3-year-old Celeste. The police body cam shows canine units trying to secure a scent amid the desperate search to find Shannon and the girls after Chris told cops and news reporters his wife had vanished. 24 hours later, Chris Watts is in the interrogation room.
I mean, what did he think was going to happen? Was he, I mean, damn, nigga, if you was in this much of a dream world and this needy and needed to live this fucking thick-ass fairy tale that you done seen on TV and all that, the Cosbys or whoever the hell you want to be, like, damn, blood, how you couldn't wake up out that dream?
From telling the lead detective his marriage was in trouble, he was having an affair, and says he told his wife the morning she disappeared he was leaving her.
Obviously it gets pretty emotional, like we're talking about, like we felt the disconnection was there, like falling out of love. The day she goes missing is the day that you guys have marital discord. Okay? So you can understand when I'm thinking about you, yeah. What do you think about that? It honestly just makes me sick to my stomach, because this is something that I would never do. There's no, I would harm anybody in my family at all. Are you telling me the truth? I'm sorry.
But one day later, Chris Watts' story changed. Detectives tell him he failed the lie detector test.
It was completely clear that you were not during the testing. I think you already know that. He did not pass the polygraph test.
Cops bring in Chris's father, who tearfully tells his dad that Shannon strangled the girls.
There you go. You don't need to know who I am. Motherfucker, you better go
When
knock on
detectives
that lady
returned,
door
Chris
across
Black's
the
version of the
fucking
truth
hall.
was Shannon killed the girls, and when he found out, he killed her in a
Oh
rage.
man, he pissed me
When I
off
saw
down.
him, I walked behind Shanann and she was on top of CC. I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do.
Y'all were too bold. Hey, blood, what made you this bold?
Number 4. Two parents from Ohio were arrested in January of 2018 for their involvement in taking the life of their own 5-year-old daughter. The father and husband openly admitted his involvement when interrogated by police, stating that the attack was premeditated. He explained how the original plan was to tie the girl up and place her in a freezer, and admitted that he and his wife had discussed taking the girl's life for quite some time. The mother of the young girl has since been given a 22-year prison sentence.
Ain't these people bold? What makes these people so bold? They so bold until you got to defend yourself. I mean, it's like you can play it off and try to be nice to them and stuff, but then you know within inside you boiling, high temperature, you ready to explode, and tell these motherfuckers, get the fuck away from you. You know what I mean? Just give me my space and shit. Fuck all this shit. And then it ain't no coming up, shaking, trying to pretend like you friendly and none of that shit. Nigga, you some motherfucking opportunist, and you too bold to even communicate with. Only thing a motherfucker could do with you is start arguing. Because what the fuck is you doing, motherfucker? No, that's intrusion. You intruding on people. And they got to say, look, man, these are my boundaries. I don't appreciate you crossing my boundaries, especially without a good-ass excuse. If you come with some fake-ass excuse and you come in crossing my boundaries, and I'm a just look at it like, no, not only don't I believe your excuse, but I need you to give me my space and just go on and stay out my boundaries, because I don't even, now you tripping. Because you want to know me for some reason, and I don't want to know you. And I guess you're so bold that you think you could get to know me. But it ain't that, it don't work like that. Nigga, you need my permission to get to know me. So it's like, just like I need your permission to get to know you. But, you know, but if you got some shady ass reason for getting to know me, then no, I don't want to know you. And then that's what's happening with these people too. These people is not standing up for their boundaries. They just let motherfuckers come into their life and not even researching on who they dealing with.
And with the father's sentence being just 12 years.
She's not a bad person. She's a good person. She's a good mother. She's a good father.
Liang Chow speaks to detectives at the Stark County Jail after investigators find his 5-year-old daughter Ashley dead inside a freezer in his family's restaurant in Jackson Township.
I got angry and hit her head on the carpet.
Oh damn, how you gonna get mad at your daughter and put her in a freezer? That's crazy.
Yeah, and initially she was breathing.
She had no choice, you know. If you didn't want her, why you didn't adopt her out and let her know she was an orphan? Why you just had to prove it to her? Don't you know you're an orphan? What you mean? I'm finna take you out and put you in the freezer. You're an orphan. Ain't that a blast? Which the little girl didn't even have a choice. She'd have been like, Mom, just put me in an orphanage. Put me in a foster home. Don't do it. You ain't got to go through all that. I agree with you. But then they felt like, you know, like the state was going to keep making them support the kid. Because if they send the kid to a foster home, they going to take that money out of them people's pocket, right, and say, well, now you got to pay for the foster home, or you got to pay for the orphanage, or wherever the hell they send the little girl at. They're going to make the parents pay for it. So the parents say, fuck that. We're going to get rid of the little girl. So who evil? The parents or the system? If the system didn't have them laws like that, then people wouldn't be that drastic. You know what I mean? Is the people want their money, man, and the system ain't letting you have none, and they taking a little bit you got with taxes and shit, and they forcing people to do some old diabolical shit, and then their hands is clean, and then they make the people look crazy, and then they kill two birds with one stone. They take your money, take your property, and put your ass in jail. So now, and make you work for free as a slave. So now what the hell? Who's evil, the system or the people, man? You know, the people that make up all these laws, if the law wasn't like that, it wouldn't be no reason for them people to be doing that crazy shit.
He explains how his wife, Ming Ming Chen, killed their daughter inside their apartment last
See, Ming Ming Chen wouldn't even be there right now. Ming Ming wouldn't even be doing this right now. It's the system, man. The system.
January after she messed up her
Nigga,
diaper.
you can't have $1. This shit is worse than communism. Everything you own belongs to the system. Everything you, your kids, your family, your house, your money, through taxes, everything belongs to the system. Now, how is this democracy? Nigga, this more like communism. Yeah, it is, because they coming to get it, motherfucker. Just like Pharaoh told Moses, nigga, your house belong to me, your kids belong to me, your car belong to me. Everything is mine. What's mine is mine. Same damn thing. The system, America, it ain't no fucking America. This shit is more like Russia, more like communism. Because everything belongs to the system, not the people. Yeah, they can. They can just come in your house and take any motherfucking thing they want to.
So I started handing something.
Crazy as
Chow
hell.
tells investigators that after he realized his daughter was dead, he and his wife took the body to
But
the...
they ain't gotta do that. They gonna let you do it to yourself with them, with like you say. Now they got a new law talking about it's illegal to have an abortion in Texas. So if you have an abortion, you going to jail and shit. What kind of shit is that? Because they trying to rob you, right? Because they know now when you had that kid, that's like a little way they could get up in your pocket, and they got that chain around your pocket. And then they could force you to pay them and pay the kid and all that for having the kid. So now, instead of the kid getting something, the government getting it all. Because the kid don't even know what's going on. So what's really going on? Who's evil? The people or the system, man? The laws of the system. Now y'all got to admit this damn abortion bill is a violation of people's rights. And now if you're a man, you don't have to believe shit, because you know how men is. They don't give a, they act like they desensitized, and it ain't them, so it ain't their problem. And especially if they got a Bible in their hand, then it's all over. You can't even trust them. They out their mind. But now if it's a woman and she's saying, this my right, this my body, this my life, she ain't got no other choice but to accept that your rights been violated in a fucking free country that say that it's free. Now the men can sit over there and play it off like it ain't me. So they ain't even in this conversation. They ain't even in this conversation. But they the ones up there who voted on passing this law. Because in that Supreme Court, there's only about 3 women, and the rest is men. So they got men up there making decisions for women. So how the hell could this be a fair democratic country? Man, somebody need to stop lying. And they all in your face with this shit. The motherfuckers need to be, instead of marching on downtown every time they shoot a black man in the back, nigga, they need to be marching on them damn, the Supreme Court. On them motherfuckers. Because they fucking shit up, and they doing it right in your face, and they too bold. They encroaching on your boundaries. That's too bold. That ain't just a predator, that's a bully. Nigga, that's a dictator.
Family-owned restaurant.
This ain't
Many
democracy,
said their
this is
other daughter could see
dictatorship.
her sister and verify she was there after they reported her missing to police.
How do you get Ashley from the apartment to the restaurant? Put her in a car seat. Carry her out in the car.
Chow says he and his wife put Ashley's
Chow.
body in the restaurant freezer
You
while
shoulda
they
had a V8,
contemplated
Chow.
what to do next.
Put her there.
You should
In a
have
rather
just,
matter of
you
fact,
should have told the girl the truth. She was an orphan. Sent her to the foster home, and just paid. Because now you gonna gotta pay anyway, and now you in jail and all that. You can't make no money. You paying twice. If you didn't want the little girl, you should have just sent her to that orphanage and paid. And next time you have a kid that you don't want, don't have it. They didn't took that ability away from you. They trying to pass a law you can't have no abortion. So who the fuck is the fucking slavery? Who's the villain? The damn people or the fucking laws? The Supreme Court and all them motherfuckers, the Congress. Who the fuck is the fucking villain? The people or the laws?
Tone. The girl's father tells investigators
Cause they so treacherous, they turning people against each other. And it ain't just the kids, it's the parents against the parents.
They consider.
Those 3 things, like,
You make the call. It better not be 911.
Child says they continue to operate the restaurant, still trying
That's
to
a
figure
joke.
out what to do.
Cause that's like calling police on yourself. Cause when they get there, they're gonna be trying to get you. Going all in your pockets and shit. What's in your pockets? But I called for someone broke in my house. Niggas, well, right now we breaking in your pockets. What's in your pockets? Well, we can't worry about that crime. You got some marijuana in your pockets. Take them to jail, pal. But what about the people breaking in my house? Fuck your house. They can have your shit. Now you better call the Supreme. You better blame the Supreme Court, motherfucker. Instead of marching on Rodney King Day, your ass should be marching on all these fake ass laws they didn't put your ass in prison with. You can't even count all the laws they made to block your ass up.
Number 3.
Odds are you deserve to
You
cash
still
in
dreaming about a
at
job,
Country
nigga, for
Casino
what?
Resort to get the royal
Don't give all your money to the government anyway.
To stay on course or go off on your own through.
Police from Austin, Texas, arrested a man under the suspicion that he committed murder. He was eventually charged for the crime, but while in the police interrogation room, the man tried escaping by climbing through the ceiling. He didn't make it very far and was expected to receive 99 years in prison with the bond set at $225,000.
Everybody keep talking about they don't need no help. And can't see the problem. And the best part about it is they divided. They can't come together, so there we go. With all kind of fake ass shit like color, skin color, and financial status, and fake ass religions, and fake history books, and an ego trip, man. Everybody's divided, so it's easy. You know, shit. Pick them off one by one. Everybody divided. Ain't no motherfucking mental health clinics at all. They got all these drug rehab programs. Where's the mental health rehab? As soon as you get married, you need to go into counseling. Why? Because you tripping. Nigga, because you might go, your punk ass might get to believing in a fairy tale. Nigga, you might turn into a fairy tale. Talking about I'm all shook up, I'm in love, all kind of shit. Nigga, you don't even know God. How the fuck is you in love? Nigga, you just watch the TV set and follow some shit. How the fuck you gonna be a leader, a follower, and you ain't even a leader? How you gonna follow something you don't know how to lead yourself? Come on, man. You just doing shit because you seen it on TV. Well, this right here, I thought this was an interrogation. This ain't no interrogation. This just some UFOs and shit and some ghosts in a haunted house came to see the day the fucking ghosts. Nigga, lying to their motherfucking self and shit. And they want to figure out what they doing in jail. And I told you, before you go to jail, you go into the insane asylum first. One mistake at a one fairy tale at a time, Batman.
Number 2. Police from Fairfax County arrested an 18-year-old who they believe may have been responsible for luring a 15-year-old to a nearby park, where she was held against her will, tortured, and then killed. The girl later admitted in an interrogation to stabbing the young girl 13 times. She's now facing up to life in prison with no possibility of parole.
I killed her. How did you kill her?
With a knife.
What did you do with the knife?
No recuerdo cuántas puñaladas le di en su
I
estómago.
don't remember how many times I stabbed her in the stomach. Was it a lot?
Like 13. Something like that.
Why 13?
I don't remember. No, I think it was 12 here. Then that 13 wasn't here.
Number 1. A Nebraskan man was being detained and questioned by authorities when he was captured on surveillance video, attempting to hide cocaine in the ceiling of an interrogation room. The man had apparently filed a police report claiming that his brother had robbed him. However, rather quickly, police realized that this was likely untrue. They kept the man in their presence while looking into the issue and attempted to get to the bottom of the situation. That's when they captured the almost unbelievable footage you're about to see. Take a look.
Yelling.
Hey! I think you're gonna take me to bed!
Begging.
Please, don't arrest me, please.
Knocking on walls. Just part of the story that unfolds inside an interrogation room on the 3rd floor of Omaha Police Headquarters.
You're Thomas Hartman.
It begins when 25-year-old Thomas Hartman tells detectives he was the
5-year-old.
victim of a crime.
That nigga's
He said
5
his
years
brother
old.
robbed him, but detectives
You know,
did their
25.
homework.
You just need to come clean. Because I have a
That
video
nigga's
of
5
him
years old.
from the time of this robbery. He's on the other side of town.
While charged
5 years old. Nigga bang on walls.
he was the victim of a crime. He said his brother robbed him, but detectives did their homework.
You just need to come clean. Because I have a video of him during the time of this robbery. He's on the other side of town.
While charging Hartman with false reporting, his 17-year-old girlfriend was in another room talking with detectives about sex trafficking.
Hey! Hey!
She told detectives she was doing sexual favors in exchange for money under Hartman's direction.
Don't get that money and bomb me out, Jay.
90 minutes later, Hartman stacks a chair on the table
He
and
gotta
puts his
go.
hands in the ceilings.
Got
Officers
to
catch
go.
him in the act. They wonder if he's trying to escape.
You're the freaking police station, man.
God,
You just put a chair on the table and tried to get up in the
damn right, it's time to go. She in there accusing me of all of this shit that I seen on TV. And now I try to do that shit, and now I see the consequences, and I can't handle it.
Hartman wasn't escaping, he was hiding something. The officer didn't see it when he searched the ceiling, and it's easy to miss. Take a look again. Notice the white ball falling out when the officer lifts the ceiling tile. He found someone else's wallet in there, but didn't see the cocaine in the ceiling fall to the floor. It wasn't until the technician straightened up the room
Mother.
when she discovered the drugs on the floor, adding yet another charge to the man who first said he was a victim of a crime.
Told you
Thank you
what's
guys so
in your
much for
pocket.
watching. If you like this video, be sure
What's
to
in
hit
your
that
wallet?
like button. Also,
Right,
don't
dude.
forget to subscribe and click that
I
notification
told
bell to
you,
keep
nigga.
updated with our videos.
What's in your wallet, nigga? 911 is a joke, nigga. You only calling them on yourself. That a bitch. What's in your wallet? Now check this revelation out. This gospel song out, Angel Heart. We got this young lady who was a singer for Rock Nation. Well, y'all know who Rock Nation is. Yeah, that's your boy Jay-Z. And for some kind of reason, they wanna, they banned her, they fired her, cause she wouldn't take the shot. You know, we got to say shot, cause you can't say the V word. The man said they gonna ban you if you say it get near that word. So that just shows you how much the motherfucking system really love the people. You know what I mean? How the hell you gonna force somebody to take a shot? How the hell y'all gonna bring this old fake ass disease here in the first place? How the hell did all this shit happen? And then y'all come with this martial law about y'all gonna tell somebody what to do like they your property or something. Like they talking to the people like you my property. You know what I mean? That, hey man, I told you this shit is getting more and more like Russia, like a dictatorship. They just gonna tell a motherfucker, So they said, well, you got to take the shot. Why? So we could kill off. To me, it's like that shit. Even if it take me out, what about my offspring? Is this gonna channel? It is not. It's not about me. It's not about me getting protected from this whatever y'all done put out here, this strain or whatever. It's all about y'all trying to get my offspring, and then because that's the way y'all making this look. And that's what I was believing all the time. It ain't about y'all trying to get the adults, because the adults is like too paranoid and don't believe in nothing y'all talk about. But the young people, they easily, they don't know the past, so they can be educated to believe in a new future. Because it ain't no future without the past, nigga. Because you don't know the past, then you don't. You just gonna get tricked again, a rerun. So now, y'all tell me, how much do the system love the people, man? They gon' and then, but I'm tying that into, where's the jobs, where's the education, where's all this democracy, and all this. It seemed like back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, even though we had all them drugs and stuff, it seemed like it was more freedom then, and it was more, the government was more real then. Now it's straight up watered down. It's just straight up, everything is corruption.